Welcome back. Cripple Couch Talk, episode 15.
It has been a while. Welcome back, everybody. We have tons to go over. We have been busier than a cat trying to cover up shit on a marble floor.
Yeah, we've had a lot going on. We've been doing a lot of traveling. I think the last time was like the one we recorded last time. We had Mills on, I believe, right?
Yeah.
And that one was like I think we uploaded it in January, but it was really like December when we recorded that. So we haven't talked on here since like Christmas time.
Got you.
So how was your Christmas?
Oh man,
Santa Claus bring you anything cool?
What's weird is we've been traveling so much, and then recently we're supposed to be traveling probably more than the president right now.
We'll get into that here.
But man, now the coronavirus took over the world, and we're running out of toilet paper because people are taking.
Well, it's Justin's fault. I don't know if you know this, but Justin's been prepping quite heavily. He's bought thousands of dollars worth of shit already. Yeah, this is gonna be the coronavirus edition. I think when I was in New York. Let's back up though. Let's back up though. Before we jump like a shitload of fucking places. Let's back up.
All right.
And let's go back to like the first of the year. So we've, as a team, you and I and everybody else, we traveled. We went to what was the first place? Was it Arizona? We went to Phoenix. Which was cool. Phoenix was cool. We had a good time. Good public transportation. So
Alabama. Went to Alabama.
Yeah, but Alabama kind of sucked though. Alabama was kind of shitty. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm not gonna lie. Like
Alabama can suck it.
I don't have any complaints about the facility at all because I had a great time and the reffing was awesome. So Buddy and everybody putting on the show was badass, right?
I agree. But the town lame. Alabama as a whole, I've been to several parts of Alabama and they all suck. I'm just stating it now. Y'all state sucks.
And for whatever girl complained about me saying ass and shit,
she can
then
kiss your ass.
You can just suck a. I don't even know.
Yeah, he did. Just so y'all don't. Yeah.
So stupid.
Yeah, you got in trouble for saying ass. Well, you didn't get in trouble. You just got accosted for
saying ass.
Yeah.
But other than that, I mean, it's just like this. It's like we're grown ass men. I mean, men and women. But you're staying in a dorm. You can't do anything. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't be too loud.
Yeah.
You gotta watch what you say. You know what I'm saying?
Well, like I said, I didn't mind that. Like it is what it is. Like if people don't want you cussing, that's fine. But like I just said, this. We went out to like go have fun at like 9 o'clock, which is like on a Saturday, which is like a normal time for people to go out. We go out in there and there's nothing going on.
Ghost town.
Straight up ghost town, Alabama. Y'all suck. Yeah, like we don't even go out till 10 o'clock around here. You know.
Yeah, and I thought
I
thought Alabama would just be packed down with girls. To be honest, like I thought it'd be like
they all run away. You know, we got one school in the whole state. That's the only place people go to.
I do have a funny story about Alabama though. So we had like both basketball teams, right? Our D2 team, D3 team going with us. So in this facility, seeing that it's wheelchair accessible, the doors don't open and close like you see normally, right?
Yes.
They swing open, but they're big, ginormous glass doors, and you would think they would be automatic and they would just slide open like any other glass door you'd see, right? To a facility like that. Did yours fart?
I did.
Nice.
Told you I got shit.
All right. So anyway, espresso, man.
No, it was before that.
No, okay. So
I
anyways,
ate burrito this morning.
We're coming outside, and then this door is jammed, right? So there's probably like a foot, maybe, like in between the door.
Yeah, it's like a sliding door. So it like slides like this, but like somebody had like it broke it. And you only had about this much room. When you're in a wheelchair, you can't like skinny through the door.
Yeah,
so
you can't turn side.
We were like, we got to get in this shit. So what's first thing?
So first thing everybody does is like, all right, Zach, you're up. Right?
It's your shot.
It's your shot.
We need muscle here to bust this door open.
I'm thinking in my head, okay, I have been training for this moment my whole life. I'm about to save y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I get down, put my back on the wall, and I start bending. And I'm saying this son of a bitch is bending. When I say bending, dude,
yeah, it was like hung at the top. of the door. So it was like pushing he was pushing on the bottom because he's on the ground. He got out of his wheelchair and like sat on the ground and was like pushing up against this thing.
Yeah.
And
as this is going on, the whole entire team is getting super hyped up and amped. Like, come on, Pete, let's go. Oh, yeah.
Except for your boy here.
Except for him. He's looking at the contraption.
I'm like, this is not the right way this thing's going to open up.
So thank God Brent was present because he comes hauling ass like no.
I'm like, hold up. Let's look at this. Let's assess the situation.
He's like, that's not. And he just barely.
I barely push the door, and it
puts
just
5 pounds of pressure on the door, and it just
smooth.
Swings up right.
So
over.
smooth too. Yeah. So sometimes brain over brawn.
Yeah. Man, I keep on cutting in and out. I think.
No, you're good. You're not cutting in and out. Now, but. That was Alabama. Then we went off to Phoenix. That was fun.
Phoenix. I like Phoenix.
I always love Phoenix.
Phoenix was really fun.
I learned that, like, okay, as far as, like, people always ask me, like, what's a cool place to travel, And I will say Phoenix is a good one. You can, as a wheelchair person, you can fly into Phoenix, not even get a car. You can just roll all the way to the street, hop on the train, ride the train all over town. Mm-hmm. Go to some cool places, roll around, hop back.
Almost fought a homeless guy. He like pulled like a half a bottle of vodka out of a trash can and drilled.
That was amazing, by the way.
That was so funny because he pulled the bottle. He pulled the bottle out and Brent said,
"Let's back up."
No, hold on.
We have to explain this. Like, no, hold the fuck up on our end. So me and Zack were just chilling in the parking lot, and this like, there's a lot of homeless people in Phoenix, or at least where we were at. There was a lot of homeless people. And this homeless guy's like bugging us for like something, but we're like, bro, we ain't got nothing. Like, leave us alone, And like, he finally goes away. Well, he just walks right over this trash can that's like a hotel trash can,
He does
and pulls the lid off this thing and reaches down and pulls out like a large bottle of booze, and it's like a good amount in there, like a good amount, like.
Oh yeah,
it was like, I don't know if he had already been hiding it in there or if he just like hit the jackpot.
And he goes to the street, he like drills it down and breaks the bottle.
Yeah, he got mad at us because we were like, "Did you just find a bottle of booze?"
That was the funniest part to me because Brent said, "Did you keep that in there?" And he was like, "None of your fucking business."
And then he chunks it and breaks that.
He said, "None of your business."
All over. And I was like, "Man, you just probably threw like $10 worth of alcohol away."
Yeah, it was just a trip.
Any other homeless person would have killed for that.
It was a trip, man.
Yeah, that was a good time. Had a good time out there.
It's a good time. Shout out Diamond.
Yeah. Anybody who was on our trip had an opportunity to meet Diamond. It was
shout out Diamond.
Great. Yeah.
Sorry.
Like enjoyed himself.
Sorry for your service.
Anyways, so yeah, then I think that was all the traveling we did, right? Did we go anywhere else after that? I think that was it. So that kind of like, so let's back up a little bit. So one of the reasons why we traveled was for basketball. So we went to Alabama. We did in Alabama. But then we went to Phoenix and did pretty good, which allowed us to be eligible for national championship for basketball. So all 3 of our teams made it. Our Houston teams made it into the nationals. So we had an issue though. It's coronavirus.
Oh, I heard it.
Yeah, it's coronavirus season. So there's been a few cancellations. I know you had a few cancellations on your end.
I felt like, okay, it sucks too, man, because I was working my ass off getting ready for Wadapalooza, to be honest with you.
Oh yeah. Had a few cancellations on that.
To be honest with you, I was trying to get ready for Wadapalooza, but I really wasn't tripping. Okay, so I had a sponsor, the one behind me. Bullshit. They pulled out of sponsoring the event for me because I wore another supplement company shirt on one of my stories, which I didn't know. I never signed anything saying I wouldn't do any of that or whatever, but I didn't think it was a big deal, to be honest with you. Like, I didn't even notice what shirt I was wearing. They pulled out, so I didn't end up going to Wadapalooza, but I didn't mind that much because the dude who beat me last year wasn't competing in it.
Yeah, so you're just like,
so
whatever.
It's like, yeah, why compete? I mean, I want to. I mean, I kind of want to avenge my loss. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, let's just be real. That's the real reason. So I mean, it's cool, but I mean, it would have been fun to compete and see my friends and stuff. But so I took that. I took me getting in shape for that to. Okay, that got canceled. So I was like, all right, oh well. I'm still good for the Arnold Classic because I'm still in shape for CrossFit for the Arnold Classic coming up in another 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Coronavirus.
Yep. Cancel Christmas.
Arnold Classic cancel a day before the event.
So I had a question on that.
A day before the event.
Well, I don't think it was necessarily canceled, was it? Because
it wasn't canceled, but there was no spectators. They wouldn't allow spectators. So people were still competing, but it was only like their friends, family, close relatives, and coaches and shit like that.
Yeah.
But like other than that, dude, I mean, crazy because like man, like the point of the Arnold. I mean, not the point of the Arnold, but the hype at the Arnold is unreal. It like there's nothing that'll match it. Not Wadapalooza's not a pimple on the Arnold's
Well, but
ass,
this is just this coronavirus propaganda. That's what I'm calling it. It's propaganda. It's bullshit.
But
it ain't nothing. It's only killing the weak.
Yeah.
And it ain't even hardly the whatever ratio is really low.
Yeah, it's crazy. What I'm trying to get to, man, it's crazy. I can only imagine what these dudes are like what like how it feels competing. I mean, obviously they can always amp themselves up against like competitors and opponents and stuff like that. But like, dude, like the crowd amps you up much, and to compete without any crowd, like, come on, man. Like
they're talking about that in basketball. They're talking about having NBA games with no spectators.
I'd be like, well, if this is going to happen, you're going to have to crank DMX up to the fucking fullest, and we're going to have to get this popping, right? Like, dude, like, I don't want to be able to hear myself breathe. We're going to amp the music up and have our good old selves a good old fashioned lifting session.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I would. I would turn it into a big old party if I was there.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Why not?
I agree. Well, first of all, I think it's just dumb. We're bowing down to some phony virus, but
every election, y'all don't notice every election has a virus. The one before this was Ebola. The one before this was.
I don't even know if it's election. I think it might be economic because if you look at the price of oil dropping, anyway. I don't want to get on all that, but it's some bullshit. That's all we're saying. So let's go back to why we initially got talking about this. Is we got canceled from nationals. All of us, all of our teams got canceled from nationals. So y'all are welcome. We was gonna come kick all y'all's asses.
No, D2 still going.
Well, we're still gonna kick some ass, but the other ones we were gonna kick y'all's ass, but now we're not. So, I think it's a huge overreaction as far as our sponsors are concerned. But I understand their concern. They want to make sure we're all safe from this fake virus that's out there.
Yeah.
Because it's, I've had a cough lately, but I think it's just allergies.
Somebody asked me what I forget.
I might have coronavirus. I could be giving you right now. You guys could be seeing the first human-to-human transmission via the YouTubes and wherever you're listening.
Yeah.
In Houston. So congratulations, folks.
Cripple meetup coming up soon. That's cool.
Where are we going to have a meetup at?
California.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. I'm not going.
Yeah,
coronavirus. Y'all might get coronavirus while you're out there.
Never know, man.
It's out there. It's where they go.
Yeah.
They got flight restrictions. You know, shutting down flights.
Yeah.
But
man,
who's all going? I know we got.
I don't know.
Actually, I don't know who's going. Y'all, because you're.
I really don't know. I don't ever get on the group chat that much anymore.
Has anybody in that? Just so you know, there's like a bunch of what do you call them? Like cripple influencers.
Not even.
Or like handicapped people that have.
Not even following anymore. It's just anybody.
Just anybody who wants to come. Hit Zack up. They can hang out with him.
Oh yeah, yeah. Just
I don't know how it works.
We're having a cripple meetup. Well, I mean, I don't know what exact location we're going to or anything like that, but I know we're supposed to be meeting up in California, Anaheim, California.
Who's we? Like, give us an idea of who we is.
Me, Woody Belfort, another dude who's pretty fitnessy guy. Jillian, a girl, one-handed chick, blonde chick. She's pretty beastly. Girl named Jess, Jess.
Yeah.
Tattoo girl Bentley or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm sure some of y'all people listening and watching know these people.
There's a bunch of Crips coming out, and it's gonna be a fun time.
If you're in the LA area,
I'm kind of wondering if
go check them out.
I mean, no offense, guys. I mean, I'm not trying to talk shit at all, but I'm kind of wondering of how much work is in it for me. Because I feel like I'm the closest thing to an able-bodied.
Oh, yeah. You're going to be loading everybody's chair. Hey, Zack. Zack.
Yeah, I feel like I'm the closest thing to an able-bodied that we're going to have there, unless somebody brings, like, a boyfriend or girlfriend or something like that, But, that's the whole reason I never just really wanted to
Man,
date somebody
I
in
didn't
a
think
wheelchair.
about that.
Period.
Yeah.
Like think about that, dude. Like that's the whole reason I never want to date somebody in a wheelchair. Period. To be honest with you, like I've thought wheelchair girls are attractive.
Man, speaking of dating in a wheelchair, so that's a
That's a
good
big
segue.
question,
So, our girl Mills, y'all know Mills.
Mills is dating
Well, she's talking about it before she
off
gets
the
on.
market.
Well, no.
Oh.
Just pump your brakes.
Oh.
You're speeding ahead here,
Dang.
Mr.
Oh.
Yeah, no, she said she gets on like the apps, all the apps.
Hinge, Tinder, Bumble.
Yeah, I don't know if they're what all, but I know she's on one.
Facebook dating is probably better than all those. To be honest with you.
Well, we'll get in that. So, she or one of my friends. I'm not sure how some of these apps work, but she came across a friend of mine.
Keep that in mind real quick. While I don't lose this. Hold on. If you see me on a dating app, do not report my shit. Like it's actually me. Like, dude, I've had so many people like hit me up. So many girls hit me up. They're like on Instagram. They're like somebody was using your pictures on Bumble or Hinge or. And I'm like, yeah, it was me. Like, thanks for reporting me.
This is my
So
fourth account now.
If you see me on there, it's honestly because I'm trying to get away from the Instagram thoughts. Like, come on, man.
Except he tells y'all where he's at. So if y'all need to find him, he'll be on all the apps with this picture. So
I like girls chasing me. I just don't like girls who like hit me up if you want to collab or they'll act interested in me until it comes down to meeting or something. It's collaboration time or whatever. Like, I get out of here.
Anyway, so back to Mills. So and Cripple's dating.
Let's hear it.
You got to be honest with your fucking people. So one of my friends that's in a wheelchair.
This is a great.
Mills came across his profile. I'm not gonna name any names, Ashton, but you gotta be. You can't be catfishing people if you're in a wheelchair. So if you're on these wheelchair dating sites and you got headshots only, and you have very vague references to you being in a wheelchair, I feel like that is not fair. Like what if you it's like all those catfishing shows where like you think you're talking to a supermodel, the next thing you know,
do you think it's
a big tall Mexican guy?
Okay, do you think it's like 100% necessary to make it known that you're in a wheelchair if you're on a dating app?
Fuck yes.
Really?
So why are you on a dating app? You want to meet people in real life. Like, would you not be like, oh my God, that is not like you can't think about like one of these girls be like, let's go walk on the beach, and you're like, all right, you show up in a wheelchair, and you're like, well, how are we gonna walk on the beach when you're in a wheelchair? You lied to me, sir. You catfished me. Yeah, you can't be doing that.
I've been on dates with girls and they're like, I didn't even know you were in a wheelchair. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Well, every picture I have is
some of them can be blessed like you and I. We're beautiful people, like they just like love us no matter if we got.
All right, tell me this though, because I feel like this is even more of a catfish. To be honest with you,
what's that?
I don't know why. I just feel like this. If let's just say, okay, you're on there or you're on a dating app or whatever. You're just about it. You're on your everyday life. You're single. You work out every day. You portrayed you have like a fitness lifestyle. When you get that person, then all of a sudden you get fat or you quit working out completely, and then what I'm saying? Like I'm like, what happened to that motivated badass chick before? Like what I'm saying?
Man,
I feel like that's even more of a catfish because now I'm stuck with a past present image of you.
Man, yeah. I see it happening a lot these days. I don't know. I mean, I did that. I got fat. I got me a girlfriend. I got fat.
Yeah, but, you never portrayed yourself as like a fitness dude, really, though.
Yeah, very true. Yeah.
That's
one of the topics I was going to bring up today is that nobody wants to work out with you. Cause
it's very true, man. I'm getting to the point now where I'm like desperate, begging motherfuckers to work.
Yeah,
please.
like you like all you people listening right now, or not all you, but like a lot of you come up to me and y'all see me out and you're like, hey, how often are you working out with Zack? And I'm like, never. Like, I don't even want to work out with Zack. Like, I'm one of those guys that, like, I'm in decent shape, but I'm not trying to be, like, the best at working out. You're trying to be the best at working out every time you work out. And I'm not trying to be like that, And it's almost killed me a couple times. So I've learned my lesson. And all you people that are like, oh, let's go work out with Zack. No. You're going to do it once. You're going to be just like me if you have any sense in you, Nate still ain't figured it out yet. You're going to kill that man one day.
I feel like people really... Yeah. They do, but they don't. Like, I feel like people really don't understand of what goes down in here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
I do. I have a complete understanding.
You know.
No part of it.
Like, for instance, and I'm not trying to make myself sound like a badass, or I'm not trying to brag or anything like that, but there are no mediocre workouts in here. Either you're going hard or you're going home. And I can be dead honest with you. Like Nate is probably my best friend. You know, Nate, Zack, and my boys really like my best friend. But I have recently got on Nate's ass and been like, dude, if you ain't gonna push, leave.
Well, it's because he's wising up.
Like
he's getting smart.
And this dude's 43 years old. And I've told him, I'm like, look, dude, if you ain't in here pushing me, you might as well not be in here. Go ahead then. And I've been like, and he's like, man, he got mad at me. What are you talking about, man? And I've been like, bro, I'm huffing and puffing on round 2, damn it. And you're over here and you're breathing like you're on a walk on the beach. I was like, nah, I want you to get like me. And he's like,
it's not happening though.
Yeah, I know. But he usually does though, man. That was like one of the very few times that I have to motivate.
Yeah,
Nate.
Look around, folks. This is going to be a crime scene one day. There's going to be a murder that happens in here. It's because he's going to kill a man. And it's probably on like one of these machines. They're going to just stroke out right here.
Man, my first panic attack was actually in this room with Nate. And if people want to know about that, they like, because I've spoken about it before, and they've like messaged me like, how'd you feel on your panic attack? And it was like, it's really a funny story, kind of. I had a panic attack in here. Pretty much, I go to Nate's truck, and I'm like, put all the vents on me, dude. My face was burning up. I felt like I was on fire, right? Like, losing my mind, kind of. Dude, so he goes over to me. He says, I got all the vents on me. He says, man, what can I do to help, bro? Or what do you want? And I'm like about to cry. Like, I'm shaking up, like my voice is all shaky. I said, bro, all I want is a burritos from Stripes.
He cried.
Yeah, I'm about to cry. I said, man, he said, well, let's go get you a burrito, dog. And I swear, anxiety instantly went away after that burrito. That was the best thing.
Best burrito ever, huh?
Best burrito ever.
Anxiety burrito.
Anxiety burrito.
Yeah, Mexican food cures all. It really does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it does kind of suck. So we got gypped this year on some travel, but
yeah,
I had some fun traveling. I went to New York City for the first time.
I had a lot of fun traveling here, guys, and I have a lot of fun competing. Period. So I guess I want to take the time out to say, like, if anybody thinks I'm an asshole for the way I am on the court, for the way I compete against you, I'm sorry, man. I really don't think you know me off the court. If you do think, if that's your view of me, but I will say is, when I do come to compete, I do come to compete. I come to win. I don't come to make friends. But I do want everybody to like me,
Yeah.
I don't want to be not liked or everybody to have like a false image of me. But I am competitive. I know I'm a little much. I know I like to win, and I get loud, and I'm aggressive and shit like that. So if you do have that image of me, or if you think I'm an asshole,
who do you think, like, you just came out of that out of nowhere? Like,
I hear it a lot, dude. I hear it every tournament, every event, everything, especially soccer and Vern Cox and everything. And I'm just tired of that shit, man. It's like, dude, these people have never hung out with me a day of my life, but they all call me an asshole because they have only seen me on a competitive setting.
Yeah. No, I agree with you on that.
And
you can be an asshole in a competitive setting, which is understandable when you're in a game mode. I get that.
And to be honest with y'all, I'm apologizing, but I will say a lot of cripples are pussies when it comes to that too, though, man. Like,
very true.
Like,
very
for
true.
instance, like I've realized, like, if people are walking and they get injured, they have a little bit more thicker skin when it comes to sports because they've been around able-bodied sports and they have that shit talk, and they realize, like, it's not me shit talking you, it's me being competitive and wanting to win. Like, I'm not getting crunk with you, I'm getting crunk at the situation we're in. Yeah. And what I feel like a lot of cripples that are born cripple don't understand that, and they can't deal with
You're
it.
You're going to yell at me?
Yeah, and they
don't yell at me, Zack. You hurt my feelings.
Zack, are you going to be nice today? And honestly, if you're worried about my attitude, man, you shouldn't even be competing, period. Because, like, honestly, I got that mama mentality. I got that killer mentality. I'm that dog, man, and I want to go down as, you know what? Even if you don't like me, I guarantee you will respect me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can not like me all you want, but I guarantee a lot of people that don't like me can respect my work ethic and my hustle. So there's that, man. I apologize if you think that. So.
Yeah.
I've been hearing a lot lately, man, so I just want to take the time out.
Completely forgot what we were talking about before that, so didn't know we were going there.
Sports, getting gypped.
Oh, no, that's not exactly what I realized. I was talking about me going to New York. So I want to talk
Oh, you went to New York? Yeah. Brent rode in a helicopter. First helicopter,
I just want to give like a overview of New York. So a lot of cripples. I mean, New York's
Could you get around real good?
Well, no, that's what I was going to say. No.
I couldn't get around at all.
No, that's what I was going to say.
It's the shittiest adaptive place.
Slow down. Yeah. No, New York overall, is for accessibility, is not the best city. Like, if you can't pop a wheelie and you can't roll down the street for a good hot minute, that's not the city for you. Power chair, you'd be screwed.
If you can't walk.
Yeah, like I found on the subways, like not all subways have like an elevator going up, so you got to get the right one, and then that one might not go to the right place, and you got to get on you're on the wrong side of the freaking track, and then you can't get on the other side of the track, so you got to ride to the next one, get on the other side.
We did the same thing.
It's fucking terrible. I mean, it was kind of cool to like use public transportation like that, but at the same time, when you're trying to get somewhere with the quickness, and there's not you can't see where the damn handicap elevator is every time, it sucks. But I did get to ride on a helicopter, I will say. I think it was Liberty Helicopters. Shout out to them for being total badasses. They picked my fat ass up, put me in a helicopter, flew me around.
That's
New
pretty
York.
cool, man.
Yeah. No, I was like a little worried. I was like, how am I going to get in there?
Shout out Disneyland, too, for letting me ride all the rides. Man, that was cool. I want to give...
Disneyland
let me ride all the rides, but...
when did you go to Disneyland, though?
When I was in Anaheim, California.
When did you go to California?
When I just went to go. Diamond.
Oh. Jeez Louise. Your segues today are just out of the blue.
No, but it got
confusing me.
No, because I was thinking like, what's accessible, what's not, and I went to Pleasure Pier lately, and they didn't let me like the first ride I tried to get on. They were like, "It's not doable," and I'm like, well, "Then why'd y'all give me a wristband?" And then they're like, and I'm like, "I'm 48 inches tall. I'm above that." They're like, "Yeah, but you need your shins." I'm like, "Explain why the hell I would need my shins for this?" And I was like, "I got one shin, son bitch." But anyways, they wouldn't. Pleasure Pier wouldn't let me ride rides. Disneyland let me ride every ride and skip the lines. Shout out Disneyland. If you want to ride rides in Disneyland, cripples are welcome. They're awesome. You get to skip the lines. Boom. Okay.
Yeah.
So other than New York,
cool.
It's awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah.
What else you do besides ride a helicopter though?
I just checked out New York. I was there for like just like a day.
Like a quick sprint trip.
Yeah. So I mean, that was like.
What was the overall big event? Was it the helicopter?
No.
A dinner, a gallo?
No, I didn't have like a
vacation.
Just a little bit of everything. I try to do everything, so it's like hard to do one big thing when you try to do everyththing. You know what I'm saying? I just went till I was tired, bro. So like
106 in Park.
You know, I might have been there. I'm not sure.
Do they have that still?
You know, that's a good question. I saw Fox. I saw Fox News. I saw where Jimmy Fallon was filmed. Saw Sears Tower. What do they call it?
Last time I was in New York.
Not Sears Tower. No, Chrysler Building. Sorry, Chrysler Building.
Last time I was in New York, I went to the damn Rippies, believe it or not.
That's pretty tight. I never been to that.
No, it wasn't.
See, I was like when I was a kid, they had holograms.
They got like...
Their shit was upside down.
Bro, they got like Cheetos that are like...
Cheetos?
This is like a rhino.
Huh?
This Cheeto looks like a rhino.
That's fucking dumb. Well... Can't have it all, you know. I went to Ground Zero. Saw where the World Trade Center was. That was kind of it's all right. A lot of history happened there.
Yeah.
That's cool. Kind of a somber place. Didn't get to go up. I didn't try to go up. That's one thing I didn't think about. Went to this little mall thing they got. Looks like a bunch of ribs.
Yeah. Was it cold?
Fuck yeah, it was cold. I think that's why I got coronavirus because I was just out roaming the streets with my not enough clothes on. My legs were ice cold. I took a shower for like 20 minutes and let hot water just burn over them. And I got out and they were still ice cold. Like they were. I probably got frostbite a little bit. It looked like I can't feel my toes anyway.
So. I have had my nubs so cold at one time
were they shaking?
It just felt like it was about
to nub just over there
Ain't
flapping
no way
around
it's
like
coming
a
out
fish.
of this, you know.
Yeah.
Ain't no way it's coming out of this.
Yeah.
At all.
I still can't feel my legs, so it was cold.
I can't feel parts of my nub now.
I don't know if I told you this. So one thing that I found that was kind of cool, and I'm gonna start this shit as soon as they legalize it in Texas. They had like weed dispensing like food trucks. Well, we just ran out of video time. Let's wrap it up. This is the episode 15 of Cripple Couch Talk. Well, we got some guests lined up for episode 16. Oh, Captain Kirk's coming on. I think you guys will like old Captain Kirk.
You're gonna love Captain Kirk. Captain Kirk's. I really don't know what his injury is.
He had a stroke. I think that's what he told me.
I know that, but like he's got scars on his head and shit. He's got some type of TBI thing going on.
Well, yeah. But Captain Kirk is the mother effing man.
He has to like. You'll see.
Yeah, it's hard to explain. Like I've tried to tell people, "Oh, who's Captain Kirk is coming on?" I hear you say it's so cool, but like, y'all just gonna have to wait and find out. So next episode, you know, whatever. with some rice.
Foods, yep.
But I told him I took this week off of buying food because I thought we were going to be out of town. We're not, so I've just been eating like shit. But next week I want shrimps.
Next week
He's got them
it.
shrimp boats that just looking so good. I saw you got some shrimps.
Man, one girl in high school one time.
They're good. Chicken. Bro, Sandra. Poor Sandra. Her mama had to teach her better hygiene.
No, she got surgery and got taken care of.
Surgery? Oh my God. Wow.
It was deep in
there. Well, on that note, we're going to wrap it up. So
wrap it up, and it probably wouldn't happen.
And that is all. Bye-bye.